if this is going to pan out. So what happened after that? Price fell massively below. Bullish flag formation has proven to be perfectly correct. But if you look at this right now and the price movement, we are exactly doing the same as we were expecting. It is giving us a buy signal, and this compressed difficulty ribbon here. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So looking at the current Bitcoin price movement, we can see we are currently at the 8,149 area. Last time when we talked about this, the alligator was feeding around this 7,600 or 7,500 area. But now look at this, almost like 650 points in profit. Right now the alligator is hungry and it started to feed. But this doesn't mean that the price is always going to continue in upper direction. I have told what to expect and how you can be like careful when the price actually starts reversing in a downward direction. So today we are not only going to focus on the bullish scenario, what we are seeing it right now, we will also look into the bearish scenario, what might also unfold. So guys, in our previous video we talked about this alligator scenario, right? Area where you can go long or we can go short. Right now looking at this, we can see the jawline is widely open, and also the T3 CCI is in a positive territory indicating upper trend. And also if you go to the MACD line, is also over zero level. So this is clearly indicating the alligator is hungry and it's going to feed further. So we are keeping this as a bullish scenario. Let's go to the next one. If you have watched my previous video, we know, right? We talked about this scenario here where we actually found the market has bottomed. And if we go further right now, we can see now also we got an indication with this William Air and also the normalized ATR that right now this area was a perfect area where it actually indicated the market at bottom. But guys, today I have included this hash ribbon for on-chain analysis because somebody was actually mentioning this in the community post. Why not to include the on-chain analysis with the technical analysis to get a better confirmation? That's why I'm using this hash ribbon. So this hash rate ribbon are used to understand the price of Bitcoin and its impact on miners. So using this, we can prepare ourselves for like potential capitulation by miners. So it can be looked as a powerful fundamental indicator that gives us strong buy signal based on the hash rate and difficulty moving averages. And if we can like look we can see it's giving us a really nice buy signal. If you look at here, last time when we talked about this area where the market might have bottomed, and also in a previous one, we can see this hash ribbon is also like giving us a perfect indication that now this was the area where we could have actually accumulated Bitcoin, because now you can see this capitulation from the miners has ended and now this is the buy scenario. We can see the ribbon has also like tightened up here around this area and it's indicating a possible upward market. So if you look at our example where we identified how to like find the level or the area where the price might have bottomed, and also look at this ribbon, it is exactly giving us the indication that this area was a perfect to enter the market, isn't it guys? And now also this on-chain analysis, this hash ribbon has proven this out. And also if you look at this current Bitcoin price movement here, this is the area where the price might have actually bottomed. Now this also, look at this capitulation phase has almost like ended and now it's giving us a buy signal. So what I actually wanted to show you in this whole picture is that this technical analysis, including this on-chain analysis, this is now actually giving us a really nice indication that the price has actually bottomed around this area, and it's not a bad idea to accumulate Bitcoin around these areas, isn't it? So here had the same, right? We can see the capitulation phase ended and it gave us a really strong buy signal around this area, and same scenario unfolded here as well. We identified, hey, here's the bottom and it is giving us a buy signal, and this compressed difficulty ribbon here is also indicating an end of capitulation. So this means a possibly sign of an upward trend, and this is what happening right now. So also keep in mind that this line here is the Bitcoin halving on 12th of May. So it's very interesting how the price is going to react till then. And also another example, what I actually wanted to, if you have watched my previous video, we talked about this scenario, this bullish flag formation signaling a move higher. We were around this 7,500 area when I actually did this video, isn't it? If you go watch my previous video, this was a really nice call as well, because here right now the bullish flag formation has proven to be perfectly correct, right? So our target was 8,000, but now it's already like going towards 8,200 area. So this is going to be very interesting where the price is going to end. So guys, another example what I actually wanted to share with you is this here. I talked about this on 26th of April, right? We indicated how the price is going to move. But if you look at this right now and the price movement, we are exactly doing the same as we were expecting. And after that, we might see a price correction. So if you look at this current Bitcoin price movement and look at this one, guys, it's proving pretty correct so far, but we are expecting around this 8,400 a possible correction, like as expected here. So let's see how it's going to go. So guys, this here is the bullish scenario what is unfolding at the moment. The Bitcoin halving, 13 days left until the block reward will be reduced from 12.5 coins per block to 6.5 per coin post halving. Now this is the catalyst why the price is actually getting pumped at the moment, guys. So this is very interesting, as I said, where the price is going to end. And now we have looked into all the bullish scenario where the price of Bitcoin might be going, but now also let's look into the bearish scenario. So guys, let's start with this descending channel, okay? Because if you focus on this one, we have talked about this in my previous video. This line, this 100 moving average and 200 moving average has already acted as a very, very strong resistance. But now looking at the current Bitcoin price movement, it has already pierced in and indicating it will go further. It means now the price of Bitcoin is really bullish and it's going to continue in upper direction. But how far? And if we look this through Fibonacci retracement level, we can notice now also we are above the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. That was also considered to be very, very like strong resistance for Bitcoin considering the past Bitcoin price movement. But now it has also pierced the 100 moving average, 200 moving average, and also the 0.61 Fibonacci retracement level. So the most interesting thing is going to be where the price is going to close. Looking at this current price movement, if the price is going to like consolidate above 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, that's indicating the price will continue going in upper direction. But if it actually fails to stay above this, that could be a very, very bearish scenario because price takes longer to go in upper direction. But when the time comes to actually retrace back, it retraces in a higher pace. So that's why we have to be very cautious around this area and also look where the candle is going to close. And also one important thing is that since the price is already above the 0.618 area, guys, that indicates the dead cat bounce theory, what we were talking about, is also going to be invalid if the candle is going to close properly above the 0.618 area. And also another theory what I actually wanted to share with you is this here, guys. This chart is looked in a weekly time frame, okay? So if you notice here, the red line, this is the 50 moving average going from 2017 till 2020 April, right? So if you notice here, this trend line where the price actually found support before continuing a massive bull run here, one touch around this area, we found the support, right? And here we found support as well. And then it started continue. After this massive price drop, the price actually found support around this area on this trend line and also on this 50 moving average we can see here. And then it found support. It tried to go to break the previous high, but it failed. And after that, its price fell directly below, right? We can see here. Then what happened, guys? After finding support around some area, it tried to break the trend line again. It came back in. This is the trend line. Actually, it failed. Also, this 50 moving average acted as a very, very strong resistance at the weekly time frame. So what happened after that? Price fell massively below. But if you go and look at this current Bitcoin price movement, you will notice the same scenario unfolding because this here is same like back from 2017. Before this massive price surge here, we found support around this area, right? Around this area. Price had a really nice pump around this area, reaching almost like 14,000. After that, when it came back, we actually tested this line again, just like here, guys. We tested the line again and we found support around this area, also around this 50 moving average, and price continued in upper direction, trying to break the previous high, but it failed. And after that, we had a massive price drop, isn't it? But if you focus this trend line, it is right now piercing the trend line. So the most interesting question would be, is it going to break or is it going to stay above the trend line area? Because if it does, then yeah, even this line is going to be invalid. But looking at the past Bitcoin price action, what we can notice is that the candle has to stay above 8,300. Oh wow, look at the price, guys. It's already above 8,370. The important question would be where the candle is going to close. If this is going to this 50 moving average or this trend line is going to act same like this here, then we had a really massive price drop after that, just like here. But we know halving is coming, people are getting hyped. That's also a reason why the price is also surging according to my analysis. But let's see, guys, how it's going to pan out. So you have to be very careful around this area. And also, if you look at this from the swing high from 2017 till where the price actually, not this dump, before where the price actually started rallying above, we can see this was around minus 70. And if you look at this one, guys, from the high, we can see also like minus 71, around this same level, right? Minus 71%. This same level you can see. That means this here has a lot of similarity with this here. And also, if this is going to act as a very strong resistance, this trend line, and also this 50 moving average, then price is considerably like going to test the lower area again, indicating the price is now going to recover properly. I mean, in a U shape and not in a V shape. And also another example what I actually wanted to share with you is this here, guys. Looking this in a bigger time frame, also in a weekly time frame, this rising wedge here, we can notice we tested this upper line, right? Once, twice, and now since the price of Bitcoin is already like showing a massive gain right now and it's trying to break the 50 moving average, let's see if it's going to test the resistance line of the wedge line again. Before breaking this level or crossing this area, it has to cross above this 50 moving average, just like here. It failed after that. So right now we are nearing the 50 moving average and also the resistance line of the wedge. So this is very interesting because if it's going to fail, then I'm expecting the price to decline in a downward direction. And also, guys, this is going to be very, very interesting because if this is going to pan out, then our theory regarding the Wyckoff's accumulation is also going to be very interesting, because to make this whole invalid, what we need is price to break the previous high. And let's see, if the trend line gets broken, then we will forget all the Wyckoff's accumulation also. So looking now, we can't be sure that price is going to like continue in an upper direction, like making higher highs all the time. Before it has to test this trend line. This trend line is very, very important trend line, right? As I have showed here, this trend line must be tested before going to the previous high. So let's see how Bitcoin is going to do. And also, if you have watched my previous video, guy, I have talked about this. The Bitcoin bear market has 7 distinct points and 3 distinct phases. This was shared by Dan Tellman and Nunya Business. So I actually thought talking about this scenario again. Looking at this, we had 7 distinct points and 3 phases, which I have like colored it differently, right? But right now, looking at where we are here, we are around this 6th phase. The price was around 6,600 back then, right? But now we are already like above 8,000. So is it the perfect time? Because the 6 had already a nice pump around this candle. You can see a nice pump around the 6 candle. We can see the long wick here. We can see a long wick here. So right now, if you notice that we had already gone like above the 8,000, and if the price is going to retrace, then it's going to retrace even harder, making the lower low. So this 7 point here, the 7 point, you can see 6 was here, and there after that we had a 7 point, making a new low here as well. So is this going to be the scenario unfolding as well? So guys, this is what I actually wanted to share with you in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, both the bull scenario and the bear scenario. Let's see how the price of Bitcoin is going to do before halving, and also after halving would be very interesting. So guys, by saying this, I want to end this video here. If you're watching this video for the first time, guys, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. So until next time, bye bye guys.